I definitely need to find me another spot or something. Fuck this shit. Anyways, Proverbs 33, Salaki, Proverbs 22. See, just definitely need to find me another spot to do videos at. Proverbs 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. And like I was about to say before the video, before I cut the video, you know, since somebody came in or whatever and wanted to hear what I got to say, you know, you see a bunch of YNs down the street and you walking on the same street, just a couple blocks, but you're able to see them just standing there. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do? You want to keep on walking and possibly run into them and they're going to say something to you? Or you going to go to the other street, on the other side of the street, or even possibly take another way? Right? You ain't got time to deal with them niggas. You already know what they about. You already know how evil they fucking spirits is. So what are you going to do? You want to go somewhere? You want to go somewhere else, or possibly go across the street, right? Walking to the other side of the street, just completely avoiding them, right? Shit, me, I would just go a completely different fucking way, honestly. You know. NOT. So like, let me finish out with KJV. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. A prudent person foreseeth danger and takes precautions. Right? Take precautions. The simpletons go blindly on and suffers the consequences. Just, you think you're untouchable, huh, Jake? Right? You untouchable, huh? Fucking niggas, man. Matter of fact, precautions. Let me go into that word. Matter of fact, let's see if it's precaution. Period caution. Prudent foresight. What is foresight? Jake, you gotta go into the words, man. You gotta go into the words. Stop being fucking lazy. Foresight, early 14th century, insight obtained beforehand, right? So beforehand, you got to look ahead, foresee the evil, be cautious, right? As it says here, to prevent mischief or secure good results, a measure taken beforehand, an act of foresight, right? And then just this, you know, to prevent mischief, right? So, yeah, that's really about it, honestly. Let's see this real quick. You know, there's other precepts that backs that up. You know, Proverbs 14 and 16, a wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. Yeah, G. Yeah, go ahead and do what you gotta do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're untouchable, yeah. You know, you're untouchable. Here go. This is a good one. Isaiah 26 and 20. I ain't brought this out in so long. Isaiah 26 and 20 to 21. Come, my people, who is the Lord's people, the Israelites. Enter down into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Now this is going to the nuclear destruction, right? When the Lord comes back and the nuclear missiles come down, you know what I'm saying, he redeemed his elect, right? So like I'm going a little too fast. It's going to the nuclear destruction, but it's going to the time where the elect of the nation of Israel will end up be beamed up into the chariots, you know, hiding from the destruction, you know, because they not going to be touched by the destruction. Remember that the 1/3, right, the 144,000 and the 1/3 elect of the nation of Israel, the remnant, they would not get touched by the missiles. The whole purpose for the elect is to be saved from the missiles, to be redeemed, you know. And that the 2/3, they the ones that the 2/3, they're the fuel for the missile. They're supposed to die by the missiles, man. Not the 1/3, only the 2/3. You know, that's how the Lord set it up. That's how prophecy is supposed to be. You know? So continuing on. Verse 20 again. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. When all hell breaks loose, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when shit gets crazy and Esau comes down like a flood. And these times, it was you know, this gonna happen. The Lord gonna beam us up, be right before, you know what I'm saying, the enemy try to touch us, try to get us, you know. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. For behold, Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. Exactly, man. So ultimately, most definitely, you're gonna have to know the names of the Most High and His only begotten Son, in order to be high, to be hidden. You know what I'm saying, from the indignation till it be overpassed. You know, you're going to have to know the names. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is a must. That's a requirement. That's a requirement. You know, just like it's a requirement, once we know the names of the Lord, it's obligated for us to go out and teach. You know, that we are servants of the Lord. Okay, praying and hoping that we continue to stay in good spirits of the Lord, man. All right, and yeah, that's about it. You know, I got to get back on the floor any fucking way. Damn Esau, you know, his bullshit, but whatever. Lord's will, y'all was edified through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Until next time, I say shalom and above all. Until the next, shalom.